All right. Put my mic down over here so y'all can hear me. Hello and welcome to the Super Baka Bros channel and today's podcast of the Too Much Time podcast. I am your co-host, Angelo Baca, and with my disapproving brother, we have the other co-host, Phil. Phil, how are you doing, bro?
Good. Yeah. I was just trying to say because we have kind of a first-time setup. We're figuring this out. We'll see how this goes. But when I look right here, I'm actually looking at you. This is me looking at you.
That's fair.
Based off the location of everything.
Yeah. But
heads up.
I think the people watching would love to see your beautiful eyes, Phil. So if you look straight ahead, they can. It's as if you're
I'm going to be, but when moments ago you were trying to get my attention, I was looking at you when I was looking off to the side.
Fair enough. We are super professional here on the Super Baka Bros channel. As you can tell, this is a very new setup. I've done some miniature painting by myself, but we're gonna get first time Phil into doing it together, so this will be very interesting. He's got his own miniatures. There's is that a drow? What? Why don't you tell the folks at home the Wizards of the Coast D&D miniatures that you have purchased, and what are they?
Do you want to use this as our icebreaker since we didn't
That's
think of
the
one?
best way to do it, actually. Yeah.
Well, so this little guy came with the paint set
Aw.
that I bought. I don't know what I think he's just some basic human warrior of some kind. I'm gonna say his name is Chuck because he kind of looks like Charles Barkley.
Oh shit! I like a
So,
sword. That's pretty wicked.
Yeah, it's not bad. I can't remember the other guys I had. I bought a set, like a separate set. I think these are the drow.
Yeah.
Characters.
Ooh, I like miniatures that have like hand magic effects going on, because I typically try to do some really cool paint stuff on them.
Well, it's weird because I'm focusing on making sure that the little close-up camera looks nice, but I realize it's probably not the best view in the other camera. But yeah, his hand, I did primer on the hand, and at first it was almost like a clear plastic.
Yeah.
But not anymore because I painted it white. But yeah, there's a couple other little drow, which I don't even know what that means. I'm a novice at all this. What is a drow?
A drow is a variant of the elf kind. They are the children of Lolith. They're like subterranean elves. They basically live in the Underdark, which you yourself has had some experience in the Underdark.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, remember Sekun
Oh,
Darkbreaker?
well, no. I remember the Underdark. What did I interact with any drow while I was down there?
There were no drow. There were Duergar, and that's it. And no, there was a Mind Flayer, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no drow. Typically, the drow try to stay away from everyone else unless they're trying to attack other people. But there's actually been quite a bit of a change recently in the pantheon of drow and like their history. Wizards of the Coast is not trying to make them. Sorry if I'm talking too loud. Is trying to not make them just straight up complete bad guys from the get-go.
That's right. I feel like it seems like, from what I hear from you at least, they're doing that with a number of different races, kind of making them, a little more equitable for everyone.
Yeah, which is great. Orcs is another one that they're doing that with. So I like it. I'm down for it. And obviously, yeah, you got Drock Defiant.
Fans of our other show will know that I at times give you a hard time about the way you say Feywild in one of your current characters, because that character has a way of talking that makes it sound kind of funny. I'm remembering now that as Sekun Darkbreaker, when you said Duergar, you also had a little extra flair to it that you would add.
That one's at least intentional. The Desi Kelly one was completely unintentional, but the Duergar.
I like it though. I like them both.
I think I appreciate.
I'm not
that.
really making fun of you. I'm just laughing at what you're doing.
That's fair. And for people who don't know, we do a D&D show every Wednesday at 9, Neighborhood RPG. We're running my homebrew campaign, the Magic Jewel Heist. Please hit that follow button for notifications. This week, we are in the Feywild, and one of my most creepy voices I've ever created will be probably unleashed on these unfortunate few that are in this party. So stick around for that. It should be a very good stream. So For me, I'll let you know what I got going on here. So
Yeah, what you got?
so Phil and I kind of have like the different.
Sorry, I'm gonna stare at my camera, so it looks like I'm paying attention to you, but I can't see it all when I stare at my camera. I'm just gonna kind of.
That's fine. I mean, you do whatever you need to do. So Phil and I kind of have like the perfect the realm of 3D or of miniatures in general. So Phil has some store-bought ones. I use a 3D printer, and although right now it's kind of being a pain in the ass and not working correctly, so this is my dragon turtle, as it's not. Gosh darn it! It's only half of the dragon turtle. I'm not going to be painting this one today. I don't know why it's so blurry. That sucks. So just one half.
Autofocus?
I guess it's like really crappy looking, actually. Yours looks so much better. And here's the dragon turtle's head. But for what I'm going to be painting, this is Skeleton Sorcerer. This is actually Cyrus's character who guest starred on our
the
OG, yep. So this is what I'll be painting today. This guy's a little staff on the back. Kind of a Messiah complex going on here with his arms, which is kind of fitting. Although he did jack up my my orc pretty badly by reanimating him and making him his little bitch, which pissed me off. But that was brilliant.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And then this is my Goliath, my female Goliath character. A while back I started painting her face a little bit, but yeah, she's got this bow action going on. So just in comparison, the size-wise, this is Goliath, and that's like a regular human size. So Goliaths are pretty big people. And that's what I'll be primarily working on this today. So that is what we are doing. Without any further, talk about it, I say we get into it. What do you think?
Yeah.
So for me, I have my little paint dish. This looks absolutely disgusting. I understand, but this is what I typically like to use. And I don't know for you, Phil, if you have like an image brought up to get like references off of, or you're just going to start, painting. I like to work on the biggest parts first. Just, the capes or the pants, darkest paints first. So just whatever it is that you're going to start painting on, just get the biggest parts, not the detail stuff. Get the biggest parts out of the way is what I like to work on. But you do you, whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Well, I figured while we were painting, we can kind of just chit chat. We probably should just come up with like a subject or something for the episode.
Yeah.
So what do you got going on? What's interesting you right now?
For me right now, I've been really getting back into anime full go. I got my Vegeta, my Majin Vegeta phone here, and I also brought it out for size comparison. This is a iPhone 5. No, shit. No, it's not. iPhone 7. God damn.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Size-wise, iPhone 5 is like maybe up here is the edge of it. So this one's a lot bigger. Hi, Mom, Pa Baka. Glad that you're here. And can I paint with you? Absolutely. You're probably the best painter out of all of us. We appreciate you being here. And we're just doing some miniature painting. So yeah, I've been getting back into anime and sharing it with the kids and Brittany. I've been trying to find some animes that are not so
Adult?
Yeah, just violent in general. I'm gonna turn this down. It's getting a little into the red too much. Sorry if I'm being too loud, everyone. That might be a little bit better. There we go.
We're used to it. All right, I'm just gonna go, I guess.
Yeah, just go for it, man. Just go for it. And then, you don't have to like be up by the camera the whole time. Paint a little bit and then show off is the best way to do it. You really want to have a steady hand when you're painting miniatures and not a lot of paint on the brush. So right now I'm just I'm making a gray. Oh, that's gold. God damn it.
You fool.
Okay. I meant to pull white.
Practicing this earlier. Yeah, I don't think they can really see.
Okay.
I feel like this is basically kind of the test run. I think maybe next time I have a smaller tripod I'll use so I can get kind of closer
Yeah, and when
So
you just
people-
brought the mini up to the camera, it was like perfectly missing. It was just the top of the cup. So, yeah, I got like a delay on my camera too. It's like wicked delay. Huh.
Wicked. When'd you start saying wicked? Really?
There's this movie called Good Will Hunting. I don't know if you've seen it. It's pretty good.
That, like 25-year-old movie?
I hate thinking about that sort of stuff. You know, like
How old you are?
yeah, it's kind of weird. We're at the same sort of age where when we were younger, the 70s.
Like forever ago?
Yeah, but it's the same year distance between that and now.
Yeah.
Phil is painting a is it I think a human sort of fighter or sorry, mom and pa. I was asking what you're painting.
Yeah, just some dude. It's Charles Barkley doing D&D cosplay.
That's not terrible.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
You sounded more like what the hell's that turtle dude? Damn it.
I don't know. What's it from?
He's a
Turtle
politician.
dude.
Yeah, he's a politician.
Okay, now I'm even more confused.
Oh God. Trevor
Well-
Noah calls him a turtle.
Oh, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, that sounded like Mitch McConnell.
He's the worst.
That guy is the worst. Fuck him. Look at my fancy little paintbrush with the rubber groove set so I can little hand.
You gotta brag. I mean,
He sounded like Isaac. What the hell, Mom?
I guess he does kind of like mumble a little bit.
Yeah, that is true. Isaac does mumble. And Isaac, if you're watching, actually I know you're watching. I hope you're having a good Sunday, bud. So what
He
I'm
has a
doing.
deep voice too.
Yeah, he does. So I'm making some. God, that is so blurry. I don't like that. Oh, maybe it's only blurry on Discord, but it looks okay on the stream. That's so weird, though. I'm mixing black and white a little bit, and I am making the gray. Actually, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I think this is too bright.
Oh, your light. That might be it. Is your light too bright?
Maybe. There we go. So
Well,
I paint over
I didn't have a chance-
everything,
Okay.
and then I detail afterwards. But what are you into, Phil?
well, we'll save that for later, but we haven't had a chance to talk about this. Actually, I talked to Mom about it a little bit, but I didn't get a chance to tell you. I don't think. But I had had a chance this past week to help out on a film set a couple of days.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, a friend of mine I used to work with was making a movie.
What's the name of the porno?
See, now you did it to me. You always complain about me getting you when mom's here, but words popped in my head, but I didn't really feel like saying them.
And we know what your job on the set was, Phil.
Come on, man, what are you doing? I have like a life-changing moments. I follow my dreams, and now you're hitting me with this.
It's payback for the time you got me.
I
Yeah, so
feel like I want to change my camera like over the shoulder. We'll just call this our alpha test.
for sure.
This is definitely going to be a work in progress as far as how we would do this kind of thing in the future.
Yeah, it's tough too because like right now my camera's delaying even, not my main camera. Well, maybe it is my main camera.
You're moving too fast.
Do this.
All right, Emerson. All right. Say hi. And look right there, right there, right there. No, look at the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, Grandma is waving at you. I told him. She was. Grandma says hi. All right, go play. And Emerson, is the sun out? Is the sun out?
Sun's out, guns out.
Is the sun out? It is? Okay. Guns can be out then. That's okay.
So what is it on the set that you were doing?
It was kind of a medium-sized film set. So they had, they had some things, but they didn't necessarily have like kind of all positions filled. In general, I'd say I was like a PA, just kind of helping out.
Okay.
There are a couple of random things I did that were like I was script supervisor for like 2 little things, or like I read some lines off camera for some actors that were interacting to a voiceover. I did assistant camera for a little bit, just kind of helping out. Drove some actors to hotels. And...
Mom Pa Bucka says, "Thank you, Phil," and I'm assuming for saying that that they are waving. Yeah. And I'll answer for Phil. You're very welcome.
Don't speak for me.
It's funny. I turned the. Why is that doing that? I do not understand.
This paint seem. What kind of paint that it is they use for miniatures?
Acrylic, typically.
Acrylic. It seems like extra thick. It's like thicker than like regular acrylic. Oops, sorry, I kicked my camera.
Yeah, that's why I try to thin it out a bit, which is tough because it just takes practice, really. And I've been painting for over a year, maybe more. I don't even know now because time's so weird during COVID and post-COVID or whatever the hell we're in. But
I don't think technically we're ever going to be post-COVID, just in that, kids will get vaccinated for it when they're little.
That's a good point. But
I guess we're oh, good.
I was just going to say, I'm still very much a novice, and I've been painting for over a year. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, shout.
Go ahead.
I'm going to give a shout out, Carlos Camargo. He's the director of the movie that I had worked on. He was very nice to let me help out and show me around and kind of teach me some things. So definitely very much appreciated that.
Do I know Carlos?
I don't think so. Aaron and I worked with him forever ago. We worked on one of those 48-hour film contests together.
Oh, nice.
Forever ago. Did you ever see that one? It was a Mother's Day short.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, he came in and directed that. Yeah, he came out. I think he was at the time he was living down in Olympia or something. He came all the way up just to work on that with us.
It was a 24-hour, you said?
48.
48. Yeah, 24. That'd be impressive. I don't know why there's like a slight.
Get over it, bro.
It's bothering.
Mine was earlier, but it was better. Oh, let me see. So I'm just doing some silver
On the sword there?
gray, I guess. Sword. I got his little. I don't know what you call that on the legs.
Like the cover of the
You can't.
boots?
Yeah, it's relatively similar color to the white, so it's hard to tell. But once I paint around it, I guess it'll pop.
Yeah, that's the thing. So like same here. I'm doing gray for the suit or for the robe. Cyrus, he wants to be like dark grays and that sort of thing. But then I do a gold highlight, and that makes it really pop afterwards. Which it'll be interesting to see if Cyrus makes a return or Theoji makes a return.
Yeah.
In the campaign.
Yes. I feel like as a story, it would be really good for him to return his character, just kind of given how things went and where we left it.
Yeah.
But then also just, as a player of the game, like I would just, love to be able to play with him again.
Especially considering how far, not just story-wise, but just level and experience-wise for yourself, like in real world playing the game.
No, sorry.
Um,
Yeah, we've been through some stuff.
Yeah. And technically, you're already pretty close to leveling up again, because that Kraken gave you a crap ton of experience points.
I hope so. Are you just pulling it out of your butt as far as like when all that kind of thing happens?
No, I'm going off experience points of enemies and also experiences that you go through, like conversation-wise, that sort of thing. So when you complete a serious conversation with somebody, you get experience from that. You get experience from fighting people. So definitely before you leave the Feywild, you're gonna be leveled up, but it may be before that, depending on what you guys decide to do in the Feywild, because there'll be a couple of different opportunities to do a few different encounters or missions, if you will.
See, I have a small tripod. I should have used that and just done a kind of camera that was kind of looking from the side.
Not a bad
That'd
idea.
be weird. Like a side camera.
It's just whatever you feel like is gonna work best. I think I need to instantly got a notification. What the heck was that? I hate how I can't. I almost want to switch back to regular OBS. That way,
Would you lose YouTube?
I would lose YouTube. But then again, once we become Twitch affiliate, we can't stream on both anyways.
Really?
That's what it seems like to me, unless you...
I have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't ask me anything.
Thank you very much for the donation. That's what it was. That is very awesome. Honestly, because of your donations, we've been able to... Pretty soon here, Phil is going to have a microphone just like this that I'm using. That way... Ooh, I like that red.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's a good call. And another donation. Yeah, I gotta figure out why that's not popping up on this. That's a... That is annoying. If missing who is donated, I apologize, but thank you very much for the donation. We really appreciate that.
I can see online. Do you want me to check?
Well, I get a email.
I got a notification. Let me see.
There we go.
Sims fan.
Simsan? Is it Simsan?
Yeah, he's
33453?
Yeah, Sims fan. Yeah, look at that. You didn't drive him away anyway.
Shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure it was Ma and Pa Baka, because they are the most generous parents in the world. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. I think what I'm going to do, and like I said, Phil's going to have a new mic because of your very generous donations. What I think I'm going to do is, I got my little water cup over here. And I'm going to pop some white onto this skeleton.
Did you paint the actual bone part yet?
No, I'm about to do that right now.
Okay.
That way it'll start to pop more.
Like the gray and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, where's my camera?
Yeah, I like that.
Because I use my phone. I use my phone for the miniature camera. So my impulse is always to like hold up the miniature in front of the middle of the phone.
Nice.
But obviously the camera is, kind of in the top corner. Got this little guy. Yeah, I think definitely, because if I had a kind of a lower camera, I wouldn't have to like hold it up. I could just... Yeah.
I'm actually kind of cheating a little bit with this miniature, because I printed 2 of these, and I've already painted one, because one's going to go to Cyrus, so he has one if he ever goes to play with somebody else, and then I have a version of this miniature as well, so that when we're playing, it'll be on the stream.
When And he eventually returns.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's too much of a spoiler. He's definitely gonna
Oh,
return.
come on. He's gotta. I don't care what he thinks. He's gotta. We'll start lobbying for him to return now.
Yeah, I was watching. He was streaming last night on Mental Misplay, and I was talking to him about how well he did during the stream. He did good.
Nice. Cool. I don't know what it means, but maybe we could, if we start hashtagging, we can get him to agree to come back. Is that how that works?
Yeah, heck yeah. I'll start tweeting about him and hashtagging Theoji's return.
Yeah. I think that's like the most dad joke of all, though. What I just said, joking about hashtagging.
I, for some reason, have been getting really big into dad jokes. That's another thing I've been getting into is like the kids got me this dad joke book. And goddamn, why won't it focus? So I'm doing the freaking skeleton face now. Yeah, and it's like delay freezing as well. Damn it. And the dad joke books are so ridiculous.
Are they at least good dad jokes, or are they just like?
Of course not. It's like.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, I appreciate a well done dad joke.
Like here, one of the stupidest ones is, oh no, one of us is possessed by an owl.
What?
So one of us is being possessed by an owl.
Oh, you're doing the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then the person goes, "Who?" And I go, "Oh, you." And then I just, dad joke. And then I turn to the camera and go, "Got him."
It sounds like a new segment on the show.
Dad joke.
Yeah. Instead of what you're into, we'll just tell a dad joke.
Hey, I got 2 books full of dad jokes, so I can do quite a bit. It's like a John Mulaney skit, Street Smarts.
I messed up a little bit, but I figure I can paint over that later.
Yeah, that's kind of the beauty of this, where if you mess up, you let it dry, you can kind of paint over it. I mean, you look at your miniatures, like yours in particular, that I painted your base black, but then I painted it white, and then a bright color so that you guys can see it better who it is. What's up, Emerson?
Angelo says, "What's up?" No, don't touch the table. No, he said, "What's up?" Yeah, that's how you're doing. What's up?
What's up?
No, you tell me.
Nothing, or
Yeah, so you could say, "Nothing. What's up with you?" Or another good one is just look him in the eyes and say, "Sup."
Sup.
Sup. You try it. No, sup. S-U-P. Sup.
You say
work on it. He said, "What's up?"
It's hard.
I mean, work with them on, learning how to speak correctly. I'm throwing a wrench in now, trying to teach them slang.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Emerson, go play. Alright, we're getting there.
I'm honestly very interested in seeing how, if and when, I like that cape. That red is a brilliant idea. I got the.
Feels like he feels like a braggart. Like, I'm gonna go for something bold.
Kind of got the white going on the skeleton here.
Oh yeah, that's funny because the gray is popping a lot more.
Yeah. It's funny how like the smallest change of paint makes the other paint pop way more.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see when you guys eventually encounter Bosk again and how that all pans out.
Man, that kind of broke my heart.
I rewatched that because I made a clip out of it to put on the internet, and I rewatched that. Your reaction, you knew instantly who that was as soon as the door opened. It was so good.
Oh, it just made the most sense. He's like, I don't have many friends. He's like one of my few friends.
I guess
one of my original friends.
I
think in my mind
would have been Sakun Darkbreaker.
Yeah, that would have been the worst. Or, damn, what's his name? Ront. Am I thinking the right one?
Damn, yeah, Ront. That'd be jacked up. That's the other thing. You haven't checked on your tribe in a long time, man.
No, I'll be honest. I think about it a lot.
You can do something about it.
Oh, how did I do something about it? What do you mean? I'm all the way middle of nowhere.
Well, there is magic. I mean, you could send a magical spell saying, hey, like a message saying, hey, what's up?
Is that like a spell I have to have?
You do not have that spell, no. You would have to have somebody else do it for you kind of thing. Say, hey, I'm with...
Is it like a D&D version of like a telegram? Telegraph? What is it?
Yeah, essentially, yeah, it is.
Yeah, definitely some mess ups. The silver was the first one I did, and I put way too much out, even though it felt like it wasn't very much. It's definitely gonna take me some getting used to.
Yeah, less is definitely way more in this sort of scenario.
Well, it isn't so much putting it on the figure as much as like in my little tray thing.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm done painting with the silver, but I might have to just paint more things silver just so I can use the paint.
That's why I use this thing, man.
Yeah. I'm just not sure how often I'm going to do this. So I don't know if I want to have some little...
That's a good point.
This might be like a once a month kind of thing for me. To be honest, like I enjoy this because I enjoy painting, but it's likely be something I only do when we're...
Hey, what's up, Vacantly? How's it going? And let me know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Vacantly? Vacantly? Let me know. I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. We're just doing some miniature painting here for our D&D campaign. I wonder, Phil, what your plans are with those drow.
I don't know. When I bought them, I did kind of buy them with the idea that I would actually use them as a character. I mean, this guy just was given to me as part of the set of paint that I bought. Mm-hmm. But, because I didn't want to... I'm new to all this. I don't really know anything. So I figured, well, I don't want to be a human. Like, I want to be like something else. And I don't know. I didn't even know what drow was. So it seemed like it was kind of an interesting kind of race to try out.
I think so. I think they're really cool. One of the most famous drow in the Forgotten Realms is Drizzt. It's a really cool... really cool character in the books. So that's the other thing, besides like the campaign modules and that sort of thing, there's actual fictional books that people read, novels if you will, and
did they make a video game or something recently?
There's a few. I mean, there's a actual... Well, no, it's not. It's more like a Golden Axe-esque 4-person sort of game.
Oh, Golden Axe. Yeah.
Run around. No, it's not Golden Axe. God damn it. Dark Alliance, that just came out like a month ago. But then Baldur's Gate, which is a more traditional sort of D&D experience. And they came out with the third one not too long ago. I actually just found my original Baldur's Gate. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, yeah, I think you posted that.
Yeah, this thing.
Sorry. yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you totally are looking at it. Got the old discs and everything. Which is funny because this is a computer game, like a top-down RPG kind of setup. It's funny because my computer, which is a high-end gaming computer, does not have a disk drive. So I'll have to be getting a disk drive to play that if I want to, which I probably will in the future.
Yeah. It's kind of funny to think about.
Thank you, Lee. I hope you're
I do
having a good morning. Thank you for joining us.
I do enjoy too that the pretty universally the save icon that we use for all of our modern technologies, the little image of the floppy disk.
Yeah.
Which I feel like if you're kind of looking at the history of computers, we didn't even really use those for all that long. I feel like CDs came around not too long after we had floppy disks, but we just kind of held on to that kind of iconography.
Damn, it's midnight there. Holy cow. Thank you for joining us.
Where at?
Where Vacantly is. They said it's midnight here. So, hold on, don't say anything. Let me try to think. Midnight here, there. So
Why are you doing math?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like
What
math
are you
and
doing?
saying words. I don't know
Math
why.
and words.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm
Everything
the dungeon
else
master.
you're great with.
Because we'll do the campaign or whatever, and I think you froze. I don't know what happened to you, Phil. And you're frozen in a very funny position. I like that. Got this sort of gesture going on. But oh my god, I have to say so many words being a game master, and then also adding multiple dice is not, it can be a bit, and I don't know why I'm the person doing that. I can see that you're still moving on your miniature cam, but your actual there we go. Yeah, I see that you're moving there, but your other camera's frozen, Phil.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, totally can hear you.
Yeah, my internet connection is not good right now, it says.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Are you though?
Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna give up on doing the math. I will abort that, and because I don't want to embarrass myself even more.
Still. I was gonna do a whole thing. I'm gonna try and mix some paint up together, which I don't think is really a thing that you do with these kind of paints, right?
No, I do.
Oh, you do?
That's how I made this
Seems
gray.
like it's
I do white and black.
When moms and dad make
Clever.
Whatever. You're so clever.
Let's see. You're so clever. Giving yourself a pat in the back, your character.
That's right. So yeah, the Magic Jewel heist, we're getting further along. It's things are definitely happening.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, it's getting there. I feel like I've mentioned it to you before. It seems like we've kind of gone past a certain threshold. So it feels like now, why am I still frozen? What the hell? Okay, let me turn my camera off. Is that gonna mess up the
Yes.
placement if I turn my camera off?
Yes.
Alright, well, we'll just hang out then. Yeah, because it seemed like the initial phase of the Magic Jewel heist campaign is kind of ended, and we're in kind of a new phase, but it's not necessarily a phase that we would have been able to have anticipated, since this is kind of beyond the initial kind of story that we set out to participate in. So it feels very kind of exciting and like no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of the misdirection that I was really trying to do, where starting out, there's this whole, you're trying to find Loop Lion and you have 5 days until the Jubilee. But then once you get to the Jubilee, I think you realize that that either it was going to be really hard to find Loop Lion, or that there's more going on besides finding him.
I didn't realize there's anything else going on, but I definitely felt like, okay, well, this is impossible. Like, I don't know what the hell we're supposed to be doing. Still frozen. Sure enough, PPY.
Sure enough, PPY.
Oh, you said that this camera is working? The
Miniature camera's working. Your face is frozen.
where is my battery at? Oh shoot. My phone is going to die.
You don't have it plugged in or anything?
I do not.
That will jack everything up.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Should I just jump off right now and go grab something? Or...
I probably would. It's gonna make all the cameras.
Hold on, I mixed this paint together. I just gotta finish.
Like, I'm gonna use this paint. So let me get close here with the OG. I'm doing the gold now on his robe, and I'm not really too worried about ultra detail. So I'm gonna paint over. God damn, why does it keep clipping like that?
Well, because for this first kind of layer of paint, you're just kind of creating a base, right?
Yeah, and then I go over the gray again for any of these stuff that's like not exactly on the edges, because you could do. Yeah, you do kind of look like Steven Crowder.
Steven Crowder, who's that?
It's a podcast, guys.
So he's super sexy,
No,
I'm assuming.
no.
Just go with it. I mean, come on, man.
Well,
It costs you nothing just to say yes.
you nothing. Cost me my dignity, Phil.
Alright. Let's see. So I did a little skin color.
Oh, that
Can't
looks
see if
good.
it's-
Are you
it's
doing the
focusing
Charles
on it.
Barkley? Is that what you're really trying to do here?
Yeah, I did. I mixed up paint to make him look more like Charles Barkley. Because I have a.
Right from the get-go,
I mixed that.
I have not been good at doing like skin tone at all. The first
Yeah.
time you did it, you did great. What the shit?
yeah, I nailed it.
Nailed it. I'm so proud of you right now.
Thanks. I mean, I went to art school. It's not like.
For animation.
Yeah, I ran out. Yeah, we had to do some painting. Plus, you study like color theory, things like that.
Oh, really?
Or even like in, it was a vocational, so we use computers for painting. But it's the same. You use the same ideas as far as like how you're using color. So you basically paint in Photoshop.
But you would have to mix in Photoshop, or?
You don't mix, but you kind of layer them up. You also understand, like how to get the specific color that you're looking for. All right, I'm gonna go grab a charger. All right, I'll be back.
All right, I will hold the podcast.
See, I need
now.
like a standby screen or something I can throw up.
Just have Emerson come into the shot. Trying to put like a gold sleeve cuff sort of thing here. There we go. Not bad, not bad. All right. That is way too much paint. Holy cow. Yeah, Phil's a very funny guy. Let's see here.
I do that.
I never figured it out.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's clipping like that so much. It's really annoying.
Am I still frozen? Like really?
Yeah, you're definitely frozen.
Is this one still working?
Yeah, that one's still working.
What am I looking like?
You have this hand jet, you're like this.
Oh, where are you? Oh no, you're frozen on mine. I can't see you. It says RTC disconnected.
I'm still here. I'm gonna switch it over to the starting soon stream page so you can reset your stuff. Okay. So we are still here. If you can hear me, technical difficulties, if you will. Phil's resetting.
It still says RTC disconnected though.
I don't know what that.
How does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Oh.
That was weird. The song that we have lit going right now had like kids and dogs barking. It made me think like as if it was my own dog barking. You're still loading, it looks like.
Oh, it still says that it's disconnected.
On your end?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because in my video that's frozen on your end, I can see myself and it's moving.
Which is weird because on my end, your video is just like loading. Your mini video is working.
Oh, damn, look at that.
And muscle.
Look at that.
You son of a gun. I'm gonna transition back here so that people low battery. That's what I think. I think it's a low battery situation because I have that problem with the battle map sometimes. Where because I use this kind of camera, webcam, and a phone camera, and then eventually the battery will go low.
Hey, I'm at 50% for the battery.
Technical difficulties, you gotta love it.
Are you still on the starting only or starting soon, or did you get back in?
I went back in. I can go back to the starting soon if you want me to.
I might just close this and open it back up again.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go to the. Okay.
I really can't see me. That was not a flattering.
Mom
email.
sent a picture to us.
Oh, it was her fault. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Way to go, Ma. All right. I'm looking on my phone here.
Yeah, can I see it?
So you're back in.
Oh, man.
Well, I can't see your face. It's just a gray.
It says it's working. Am
Oh,
I
there
am
we
I
go.
in?
You're in. In Like Flynn, my favorite movie.
You've never seen it.
I've heard people have seen that movie.
Embarrassing yourself.
It'll be nice to see what that picture was once we get it. Okay.
I figure we're not finishing these, so I'm just
No.
gonna touch up spots with the paint I already have.
Yeah, it's hard to finish them because you need paint to dry fully before you move on to the next stuff. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, you know.
Let's see where we're at. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the side view next time.
Think it'd be better.
I mean, I don't have a amount that would do the overhead.
Well, I got an
But I feel like
extra
too-
camera, or not, it's not camera, it's a light and phone clasp thing I could send you.
That's okay. I mean, because it didn't give me an opportunity too. I could just kind of have it here and have the camera kind of looking sideways, and I can kind of turn it. Because I love miniature things. You know, kind of spoiler alert, we're in the developing a intro for the Dungeons and Dragons show, where we're planning to use miniatures like in close up. So I love the idea of like while I'm painting, actually being people kind of seeing close up, as if it was you know, like life size.
Yeah. I don't know why I just said yeah, as if I didn't know about that video that we're gonna make, but yeah, totally.
It's like, oh yeah, I guess we can do that. Well, I was thinking about it too, kind of on air production meeting, but we should definitely switch up the plan a bit. Just in that, like I was saying before, I feel like the song we've been using doesn't really work with the what I had been talking about as far as what we should do. So I was thinking we could change up the plan for the video, make it work a little bit better with the song.
That's a good idea. Vacantly is letting you know that your work is amazing. You're doing a great job, Phil.
Oh, stop! I'm married. Come on.
Are you though?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know. Wow.
that was a joke,
Sure
but that
thing I
actually
can.
got to hit a little harder than it meant to.
I gotta go.
Oh shit, am I really?
Honey, am I married? Yeah, let's get some more of this gray. Yeah, I used way too much silver. Well, it's tough though, because I feel like I didn't put that much in. How much time do we have, do you think? I can kind of like game plan for what I'm going to do next.
Another 20 minutes or less, I would say.
Alright, I'm going to build another color.
Damn, forgot to change that. My Stream Elements timer stuff is going off right now, which is great. It's popping up the the link tree, which is great. People hit that link tree for all of our different social media stuff that we got going on. Because that's what it is. It is a skeleton sorcerer who is straight up Voldemort. That's why it looks like that. Which this person actually isn't even a bad guy in the D&D campaign. They are a good person.
Is he a secret bad guy?
No, it's the OG. Vacantly was
I
asking,
know.
but what is your... Oh, maybe he's the BBEG, the big bad evil guy.
Is that a thing? BB whatever you said?
Oh yeah, that's totally a thing. Everyone has their BBEG.
Well, mine used to be Lord Bellman Carter, but that's done now. Oh, unless he's not. Does he come back?
Theogy reanimates him. Although he got burned pretty badly by
Gonna make him even more messed up looking.
Renalor, and I'd like to talk about that. I think Renalor has some issues. He is pretty messed up.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah, BB.
I know people
EG,
can't
big
see
bad
her
evil
on
guy.
the big bad evil guy. I know people can't see her on the stream, but oh, what are some brown paint already? Well, what do you think? Hold on, let me get your advice. I was gonna work on the shirt a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show what color to do it. Or he has gauntlets too, on his forearms.
A brown, maybe a lighter, like a different sort of. You don't want to have too much color, is what I'm saying. Too much like different colors, like a red with blue and green. Maybe you do, but I like to do like maybe a brown or a tan kind of color, maybe a black even.
A little brown. Just want to make sure it's not too close to his skin color.
True.
Make it a little darker. I'm gonna add a little black to this. Oh, shit.
Which yeah, Lord Bellman Carter was your kind of
I know, yeah.
nemesis, and
I kinda
then
felt like
Renalor just burned him to the ground.
just
But you do have Yen.
yeah. I feel like he's trying to make that a thing,
Ooh.
and I hate him. Like I'm gonna try and kill him, of course, but I think I'm just not feeling it quite as much as he is.
Ooh. Okay. I want to make this a clip of you saying that.
So that you can replay it when he kills me.
Yeah, exactly. Just remember when he almost got you that one time.
He had me for a bit. Are you talking about like the first time he attacked me?
Yeah.
He had me, but then I was locked in something. But then I got out, and I felt like if they hadn't have went through their portal, I might have gotten it.
Yeah, that's why they booked it.
I know. I'm just saying, like
You flipped it on him, but he was all in on getting you at first.
he caught me off guard, but he's not going to catch me off guard next time.
Well, then he was invincible and invisible. Jesus Christ! See, that's why I shouldn't be a GM.
Words are hard.
I never got that image.
I mean, if he
Mom.
was
That's weird.
if he was invincible, then yeah, I guess I wouldn't really be able to beat him. But
That's a good point. Oh, jeez.
how do you like my little hack with the cup? I wasn't. You told. Sorry, I keep looking at our camera. You told me to do the thing that you told me to do, and then I looked up some other ways to do it because I didn't have the stuff that you said, and I ended up not being able to do any of the things they said, and just threw this together on my own.
No, that's a brilliant idea.
It's hard to get underneath the guy though. That's probably the worst part about it.
See, and I'm using a paint handle that I 3D printed myself, so it's a bit of a because I can, pop this off and then put on a different miniature. Although these bigger miniatures really don't work too well. Let's see here.
I can
Yeah.
do that.
Nope, just chucked it. Awesome. Hope I didn't break that. She's fine. She's fine. Okay. Forgot to do the crown because the OG has a crown on his head.
You're like, how do you get? Because he's holding the sword, but like, he has an underarm, like the hand that's on the handle of the sword. Like technically, there's a part down there I need to paint brown. I don't even know how I get that.
I mean, you gotta paint over the other thing. So get one, and you'll get like, say you're doing the hand. Vacantly, thank you for being here. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Hope you have a great sleep. I guess it's midnight. Get some sleep.
Yeah, I get.
Stay hydrated as always.
Stay hydrated.
And
I was gonna say, are they leaving?
yeah, Vacantly's got to go, which I totally understand. Thank you
Yeah,
for being
thanks.
here. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I enjoy the idea that we're gonna continue to try and figure out. Oh, wow. Hello.
Just knocking it over.
Yeah, kicking my tripod. We'll continue trying to figure out where they are from, and completely fail to do so.
Yes, I've given up on that. Outwardly, I've given
I
up on
wanna
it.
say like Australia. So I feel like during the Olympics, that was something they were talking about. The idea that they're basically, the exact opposite time of day as us.
Is Australia really?
I think so.
That's
I mean,
interesting.
hypothetically, anywhere else in the same time zone.
Yeah.
Would also be the case. All right, I got to do a little bit.
All right. Yeah, it was good to see Vacantly pop in for a little bit. They've
Yeah.
been following us for a little while, and we really appreciate it.
Well, I feel bad too because we got a late start today.
Yeah.
They could have watched more if we had our shit together.
Yeah, like you said, this is a first time sort of thing, so it makes sense.
Well, I think that was made extra tough too. It's the first time doing this kind of a stream, but also just the first time I've ever done this activity. So there was a few different types of things to figure out.
Oh, that reminds me. That was one thing I wanted to talk about. One of the biggest reasons that I actually got into D&D was, besides like the make-believe and that sort of thing, but I don't know if you remember when we were younger, we were really big into playing with, toys and figures and that sort of thing. And for a while, I used to play by myself quite a bit, like out in front of our parents' house, like the cliff face.
Yeah, no one liked it.
Yeah, no one did like me. No one does like me now. So I would, take my toys and use that cliff face as like a huge like mountainside or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I started back like in high school or whatever playing D&D fully and realizing that there was like miniatures that you can get and terrain and that sort of thing, I really started to fall in love with D&D. It's like a continuation of that sort of, playing with toys practice as a child.
Yeah, it kind of gives you more control over it too. Like I feel like we had our little action figures, and there were specific ones that we liked, but I don't know about for you. I feel like you're probably the same. Generally we would have whatever random characters, but we would use them for like our own purposes. Like we had some villain from, like, I remember there was I think it was Razor.
Yep.
From the Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
We had an action figure of that. That was like my favorite action figure. So I'd play with it and with a bunch of other random figures. But like when I played with it, it wasn't Razor. It was whatever like hero version of him I was using him for.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
It's like, what if it's like a Marvel What If? Like, what if Razor wasn't bad? I mean, I don't think he had the same backstory.
Just like a werewolf person or something.
I guess. I don't remember.
So like even right now, I'm going back over the gray. The gold is kind of bleeded in, and I should have let it dry a little more. But
yeah, I don't think I was meta enough at the time. But I wish that younger version of me would have played with that little kind of werewolf-looking character. But within the reality of the game I was playing, I never addressed or acknowledged the fact that he was a werewolf, like a wolf human dude.
Yeah.
So like, he would maybe he just like has a job, or maybe he's like a detective or something. But like the fact he's a werewolf never comes up.
Just a regular thing.
Yeah, it's just, and there's no other werewolves. It's not like werewolves are a thing that exists in this world. It's like the thing like no one seems to notice.
It's almost like a BoJack Horseman sort of thing where.
Oh, does that work the same way?
No, I guess there's a bunch of different animals in that, so I guess it's kind of different.
How is that? I've never watched it before.
It's a good. It's a funny show. It's a very snarky sort of show. So I mean, our sort of humor would definitely go perfect with it. But I have a hard time kind of taking Will Arnett's voice and not thinking of Arrested Development every time I hear his voice, and thinking that this is just a magician horse person.
Supposed to deal with all the animal people.
There's animal
Just a
people,
world where
and there's humans.
regular people?
Yeah, they all bang each other.
Yeah, it's kind of a vulgar show, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's a number of people on that show that I like. I think part of it is like the animation style and like the art design. It doesn't really appeal to me. I have that problem with like comics or cartoons, where like if I don't respond to the art style, sometimes I have a hard time getting into it.
I wondered about that with you, especially with like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I didn't watch it for a long time. Then that was one of the reasons. All right, it's a little close. There's 3 browns, like on his hand, the handle, and his little gauntlet. You're not even looking.
Sorry, I'm looking for a brown. That's purple. God damn it. What were you saying?
No, it's too late.
Too late? We're done?
Too late.
We're past
Too
that
late.
part?
Too
Alright.
late.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
You don't care. You don't never pay attention to me.
I
I
don't.
feel like now I'm just gonna do brown for pretty much everything else. What else can I like his boots have to be brown, or like leather. Like pants, do they have like different colored pants in this world?
Whatever you want it to be, bud.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
Well,
I
then
know I
what
can
do you want me to
whatever I
say? It's got to
want.
be turquoise.
I'm a grown-ass man.
The
I can do whatever I want.
Pants got to be turquoise.
I'm saying what is, acceptable or normal, or like what kind of things. Like if I give him pink pants, it might be a little bit weird given the assumed kind of station and this guy has, or the world he's in. I just want to fit in. That's really.
That's fair.
That's
I
what
mean, a lighter
or-
color, maybe. I mean, is there any white in that at all?
There could be, I guess. Could be a white. I mean, he's got like the I would assume is like a leather vest armor thing, and then you got a shirt with like you see part of the sleeves, and then pants, and then his boots.
Okay. Yeah, it's up to you.
Is that the correct term? Vest armor thing?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do people like mixing paint? Is that a thing? That's too late. I already mixed it together.
Then why'd you even say anything?
Well, it just occurred to me after I'd already done it.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
mix the paint all the time. Brittany's really good at mixing
No,
the
like-
paint.
That sounds like a metaphor. A euphemism. No, I meant like, you know, like people watching like satisfying videos. Like I feel like people would enjoy the visual of seeing paint get mixed up.
Yeah.
Kind of was my thought.
That could be a thing.
Next time I'll give it a shot and see what people think. All right.
Doing his staff now, his magical staff on the back here. Whatever song this is they got going on right now, I know you can't hear it. It's very much like early 2000s make your own beat kind of thing. Like I used to have a software to do that, and I was like when I was trying to be a
Yes.
rapper.
I use that. Loops? Was it
Yeah,
Loops?
like Fruit Loops or something, like Fruity Loops. I don't know. It's a cereal, and you can make your own beats. Like this has to be from that. It totally sounds just like it.
I used to use that for making like soundtracks or like videos, like the you know, it'd be like a sound of someone walking, like the Foley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. All right. We got about another 5 minutes or so.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish these boots, and then, I mean, you know, full disclosure, I guess probably too. What I'll likely end up doing is not painting this again until we do this on the stream. But then also, I guess that'll work out well for the people watching. You know, they'll get to kind of see every step of the process.
I'm down.
Well, can you do that though with the OG? Don't you need to finish that?
I've already painted
Yep.
one, the OG, so if he comes back in the stream, this is primarily for Cyrus's own.
Okay.
Like I made miniatures because Cyrus and his family are playing D&D on their own, and so like I printed and created miniatures for their characters and gave it to them so that whenever they play, they have their own.
For their campaign.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oops. Way too much paint, but you know what? It's okay.
It's not okay.
Well, I got my handy dandy little tray so that the water, paint, all goes well together.
Yeah, but it might be like a month or more before you paint this guy again if you do him just for the stream.
Well, that's the beauty. It doesn't matter. It stays.
I think it's only good for like a month.
It's not like I'm gonna use. It's red. I'll paint other miniatures. I'll use that red for that.
You screwed up. All right, where are you at? Sorry. Sorry,
Shit.
you screwed up. All right, just admit it.
I never make a mistake.
You done fudged up.
Even when I make mistakes, I don't make mistakes.
You wizard. You do precisely what you intended. I'm not entirely happy with this.
Which
base color
Gandalf
on-
is not a wizard, technically.
Oh, what is he?
It's a sorcerer.
What's the difference?
A wizard derives their power from books and learning via studying and that sort of thing. A sorcerer derives their power from lineage, actually. So like Gandalf is actually like a form of an angel, the Midar.
Like nepotism?
Sure. Yes. So yeah, he's more of a sorcerer.
Well, I'd have to mix new paint to start anything new, so I'm just gonna. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of red I can fix.
Yeah, we got like 2 more minutes, maybe less. I feel like this red is not what I should have done. Because the red...
I thought you already painted him before.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of changing it. Because the red looks similar to the brown of the staff. And if I want it to pop even more, I really should maybe do a blue gem. Because there's a gem on top of the staff itself. So what I should do... Okay, now I fucked up. This is now the time when I messed up.
Just stop messing up. I mean, I don't know.
I heard it, Emerson.
Yeah.
Need some of the. I'm gonna paint the boots. Get these boots painted. That's gonna be real nice.
Is that another character of yours?
No, I'd be too. There's a lot of voices that I do that I'd be too worried to do.
How so?
I don't know.
I mean, I know
just
what you
like a
mean,
weird
but-
stereotype. Like I do a, oh yes, you know, like, oh hello there. Like I don't know what the hell that is. Just an annoying voice that I do.
I mean, that's probably the interesting thing is that, you know, with you doing voices, is, you know, obviously there's a certain amount of them that are kind of, you're kind of taking and maybe making them your own a bit from, like, you know, voices you've heard in the past, like from other, you know, movies, TV shows, cartoons, whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's probably a lot of work you have to do, just kind of managing all those different things that you're kind of pulling from this, but then adding this other thing to it.
You're spot on. I mean, that's essentially what I do.
Read you like a book. That's not bad. Fine.
All right. Go ahead and finish up the last little bit of what you're doing. While you're doing that, I'm just painting the base right now. I'm gonna get into the what we are into part, if that's all right with you.
What are you into, Angela?
For me, like we were saying earlier, I've been watching a lot of anime. And I am getting back into like the more older adult anime stuff. Samurai Champloo in particular, I'm watching that with Brittany, which is actually RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan and a bunch of other rap artists got together in like 2004, 2005, and they made their own anime about like samurai, but there's actual like rap, hip hop aspects in it, and it's really, really good. but super mature. But the one that I'm really looking forward, that looks great, Phil. You're doing a really good job. Yeah, I like the silver, the boot coverings and the different color of the boots themselves. I think that looks really good.
4 different shades of brown.
It's impressive. But the one I'm really looking forward to getting into is Cowboy Bebop. One, I love that show.
You seen it before?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
And then 2, they're doing the live action Netflix. It's show or movie? I think it's a show.
I hope it's a show. I feel like it'd be hard to. I mean, I guess it could be like an episodic thing. If it's a movie, it just seems like there's so much to it.
Yeah. This is my character, kind of one pass of paint done. I got the base. I go through and do detail work. I let all that dry. But yeah, so Cowboy Bebop, it's got one of my favorite lines in an anime ever, and I'm just super excited to watch it again. So anime, adult anime in particular, is what I'm into, Phil. But what about you? What are you into?
Well, I'm gonna do a disclaimer. So, because I kind of mentioned being into kind of the whole movie making thing, and I mentioned that kind of thing earlier. So, like most of the stuff I've been kind of watching is more kind of tutorials and I don't know, just kind of people talking about kind of different parts of the filmmaking process.
Yeah.
But the thing I'll kind of mention, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, and I know some people feel like these are kind of stupid, but I enjoy them. Are the what do you call it? Is it reaction? Like on YouTube, like people kind of watching something and you kind of watching them watch it. There's this. I think she's pretty well known amongst people who watch that kind of stuff, but I just discovered her, which is Natalie Gold. She's just some lady who watches stuff, and what I've been watching is she's working through Game of Thrones, which I watched for the first time like a year and a half, 2 years ago, something like that. I think I watched the entire series in like 2 months.
Jesus.
But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I think I've heard people, that I know talk about how stupid they think that kind of stuff is, like watching reaction videos or watch-alongs. I don't know. It's just something kind of enjoyable about kind of the shared experience, even though I'm not watching it with her at the same time. There's kind of a connection that you make and kind of sharing that, sharing the experience, I guess. So I'm enjoying that. Natalie Gold.
I understand that. I definitely like some reactionary or watch videos. There's a bit of like having a shared experience with somebody and seeing how they view it's really kind of nice.
Yeah.
Just realized this is not. Jesus Christ, that was like that the whole time.
What happened?
The chat is like cut off a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, Phil, thank you for taking the time to not only talk with me today, but share some crafting. We both got our crafting not coveralls, Jesus Christ, aprons on.
I use this for woodworking, but I figured it works for this.
Yeah, we got our pins. I'm using my Han Solo and Chewbacca pin. You got your Spider-Man and X-Men and Avengers.
Yeah.
Like it?
Careful. The Spider-Man's like separating them so they don't just like fight each other.
Yeah. Good, because they don't work well with each other. But everyone watching, thank y'all for being here with us. It's Sunday. Enjoy your time with your family and friends, with yourself. Please be kind to yourself and others. It's a simple thing you can do to make this world an easier and better place to live in. Right now is a weird and wild time. Take the time to take care of yourself. And oh wow, it's wild. All right. Please stay hydrated, and we love you. We'll see you next time.